What's going on, everybody? It's your boy J Main back checking in with the people, back with another video. And people, I want off. I need off of this God of War Ragnarok announcement hype train. I'm out. I'm done. I'm finished. It's been way too goddamn long. The way my blood pressure is set up, I can't take this. I can't keep waking up every day, refreshing my timeline every hour on the hour, just for the God of War release date announcement. That's all we want. That's all I want. But I can no longer be excited for the announcement to come on any given day. I'm out. I'm done. And listen, this is nobody's fault but mine. So I'm not gonna sit up here and blame anybody for it. I'm not going to sit up here and point fingers at anybody for it. I am going to give some context to it. I'm going to do that. But I'm not going to sit up here and blame or point fingers at anybody about this, because this is all my fault. I'm putting the blame square on me. I'm just letting y'all know I'm out. It's been way too long, okay? Now, when God of War Ragnarok was first announced and they told us it was coming in 2021, nobody believed it. I think even on the live stream when I seen it or when it got announced, I tweeted, it's not coming out in 2021. No way in hell was it ever coming out in 2021. That was probably an announcement that they wanted to have for like shareholders or just to get people excited to buy the PlayStation 5, because, at the time we figured it was just going to be a PS5 exclusive. That's another conversation for another video. But back then, they were probably just trying to get people excited for a new God of War game coming out around when they were talking about the PS5 coming out. So right then and there, we knew it wasn't coming out in 2021. We had all of our eyes set on 2022. So then we wait patiently. Everybody's not really too excited about the game. We really haven't seen anything about the game. We got pretty much a video of Ragnarok is coming, a couple voice dialogues in the background, and that was it. So then we wait, and we finally get the showcase where they show us something of substance when it comes to God of War Ragnarok. And we got, a little bit of gameplay in there. We got a little bit of dialogue, what the story might be about. And, you got to see older Atreus. You got to see Kratos, a couple of the returning characters from the last game, a couple new characters that's going to be in there. Some combat, some adventure, some exploring, things like that. We got to see what the game is looking like. And then they slap on the 2022, like everybody expected it to come. No release date solidified, just that it's coming in 2022. So this was about 9-10 months ago that this happened, that we got this video of God of War of substance, and that it was coming in 2022. We are now in July of 2022, and there has been no solid release date announced yet. Now, typically when it comes to games that I am anticipating, or even games in general that are set to come out in a specific year, if the release date is not announced by June of that year, you can pretty much forget that it's coming that year. Most of the time, those games are not coming that year. Set your sights on early the next year. And when you add Sony to the equation, who typically doesn't release their big games in the fall months of the year, then you can pretty much almost 99% bet on a game not coming out that year if a release date is not announced at some point in no later than June. So I think we even seen it with Horizon Forbidden West. They talked about how they were still on pace to come out 2021 it was, but they didn't give us an announcement release date by, I think it was, by June or whenever they did that showcase. I believe it might have even been September. Whenever they did that showcase, we were like, nah, this is a wrap. It's coming out next year. And then they finally came out and announced it was delayed, coming out next year. With God of War, this one is different. This one is different because it was already, stated to come out in 2021. And then we knew that wasn't real, and then they said 2022, and now we still don't have a release date. But there's been all this speculation throughout the whole year. We've been hearing the game is coming out in 2022 from developers, from people of Cory, Barlog, insiders. We have all these new insiders now in the industry, and for the most part, guys like Tom Henderson and this newfound insider named The Snitch Nobody knows where he's come from. Speculation is that he's some YouTube employee that is getting release dates and announcements on the back end because, you know, they have to upload these videos probably to the YouTube servers before they show them to the public, and people are pulling things from there. So they thinking he's coming from there. And, you know, he's kind of been predicting a lot. I think he even predicted the whole State of Play showcase. The last State of Play we got like 100% before it came out. It was like 24 hours before it even happened. And so from there, you know, he got his notoriety. And then from there, he's kind of been nailing all of his predictions until God of War Ragnarok. Like this God of War Ragnarok one is like stumping everybody because nobody can predict. Nobody can like pinpoint when it's supposed to be coming out. And then we have Cory Barlog, who gets back on Twitter, and he is pretty much like assuring people that the game is coming, that it's still on pace for this year. But when it came to that announcement that we were expecting for June, because that's what a lot of the insiders were saying, that the announcement was coming out at the end of June. I think Jason Schreier said he heard something about it being at the end of June. Tom Henderson was saying the same thing. And then the Snitch, who had posted like some cryptic God of War video, and it had like these numbers, and I guess they translated the numbers into being like the 30th, and so people assumed June 30th was the day, and of course that was the last day of June. So everybody's like, okay, this has to be it, because we all know if by the end of June, if there is nothing announced for a game coming out for that year, it's most likely getting delayed to the next year. And lo and behold, days before this announcement was supposed to happen, Cory Barlog comes out and is like, he has no control over these announcements, that people are getting their expectations set too high, that they shouldn't expect anything to be happening on June 30th, and that they just need to be patient. They need to just wait, and you know, that announcement is coming. And so now you got, of course, the insiders versus Cory Barlog, and it's like, you really can't go against what Cory is saying because he's the damn director or developer of the game. So he, you know, I mean, he's not going to steer us wrong unless he was lying to get us hyped, re-hyped for the announcement the next day. But the way he was moving on the timeline is like, nah, he's not lying. Like, he wouldn't come out the day before and try to steer us away like that after we've been hearing so much about this June 30th date. And lo and behold, June 30th gets here. And nothing. We get no announcement. And I'm like, you know what? I officially want out. I'm done. I'm officially out. I don't want to. I'm just going to wait. I'm just going to wait for the announcement to come. And if it's delayed, it's delayed. If it's coming this year, it's coming this year. I'm just going to wait. I can't keep like feeding into this insider stuff. I can't keep feeding into what these developers are saying about, you know, the game still coming out in 2022. I just can't. On all fronts, I'm out. I'm off this hype train. I'm done. That I'll get the game when I get the game. You know, everybody wants this game to come out in 2022, mainly probably because, you know, we've been waiting for this game for years, but also, you know, people want that big title for the holiday season that they can look forward to. You know, there's a couple good games coming out this holiday season, but God of War Ragnarok would be the biggest, probably one of the bigger games in terms of like critically and popularity. Those two combined, I think you could say God of War Ragnarok is like expected to meet both of those and could be like one of the biggest games of the year. I know Call of Duty in terms of popularity is going to be the most popular game. Reception wise, you know, critically, Call of Duty has its ups and downs, so you know, you never know what you're going to get. Whereas God of War Ragnarok's coming off the 2018 success of getting critical success as well as popularity. So this would be that big game that can challenge for the game of the year, and people want to play that. I want to play it. So we just gotta wait. We just gotta wait. Get off the hype train while you can. And who knows, after dropping this video, we might get an announcement soon. But I'm just not going to be feeding into the inside stuff no more. I'm out. I'm off of it. And like I said, the way my blood pressure is set up, I can't do it no more. I can't do it no more. So God of War Ragnarok, hopefully it comes this year. If not, cool. Just give us when it's coming out next year. And at least show us some more gameplay. I think that was one thing that people were, the insiders were saying, that the release date announcement got pushed back because there was supposed to be like a video showcasing the collector's editions. One of them was supposed to come with like a replica of the Mjolnir. I'm probably butchering that name, but the Thor's hammer. and you know, they were supposed to give us a release date with that, with a state of play for gameplay coming later. But rumblings and rumors is that they delayed it because of all of the reactions to Roe v. Wade being overturned, which I don't think is off brand for Sony. I think they delayed a couple showcases when the George Floyd situation was happening. We all know they pulled out of things when COVID was coming up. So it's not unlike Sony. I mean, it's not unlike Sony to delay something for a issue that is either worldwide, nationwide, you know, something that's affecting the society, for them to pull back on something like that. So I kind of believe that, and that they pushed it back, and they want, especially with their developers coming out and having their statements about Roe v. Wade, and you know, they don't want to overshadow those statements, because you know, everybody wants to have, whatever side you on, it's a lot of attention and a lot of conversation on you know, abortion and women's rights. So I think that rumor probably has some validity to it, my personal opinion, and we just gonna get it when we get it, man. We're gonna get it when we get it, man, and just have to be patient. Just have to wait, man. We just gotta wait. But let me know down in the comment section what y'all think about this. Are you still gonna be refreshing your timeline like a crackhead every day, waiting for that God of War Ragnarok announcement? Or are you just gonna chill back and let it do what it do? You know what I'm saying? Let the cards fall where they may. And you know, let me know. Rate the video, of course. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. And I'll catch y'all in my next video. Hopefully it's a video, you know, showcasing the God of War announcement, maybe the collector's edition, maybe state of play live reaction. Hopefully that's my next one, and talking about God of War Ragnarok. And not a delay, please, not a delay. If anything, nothing but a delay, please. But I understand if it is. We out. Peace.